Key Video Productions.
Hello everybody, and welcome to this edition of Wedding Planning Weekly, brought to you by Key Video Productions.
Well, even though it's not officially Valentine's Day, I'm sure there's lots of guys out there feeling a bit nervous right now as they plan to pop the big question this coming week over a romantic dinner and a bottle of champagne.
So whether you're a newly engaged bride-to-be, or maybe you'll be one in a few days, spend the next half hour right here getting to know some of the local wedding service providers you'll want to include in your special day.
For instance, one person that's essential to get you started on the wedding of your dreams is your wedding consultant. Here's BBA member Tammy Papia.
Hi, I'm Tammy Papia from Heavenly Weddings, and I've been assisting brides for over 20 years. My clients become my friends before they become brides. Let me introduce to you my friend Janine Bency so she can tell you our story.
My mom is my best friend, and she was a big part of the planning. She was actually the one person that I went to for advice. The church that we were having it at did not offer any sort of wedding coordinator. They were basically just giving us the keys and saying go. So we needed somebody to come and kind of orchestrate things throughout the day. My mom understood that while her opinion was important, she was not a professional. We've never had a wedding before. We've never planned a wedding before, and we really needed some extra help in order to make sure that this day was perfect. And for Tammy to be able to step in and take some of the weight and pressure off of her shoulders was very helpful. By the time it got to the day, I wasn't as stressed as I expect I would. Most of the stress was before the day. Just knowing that Tammy was there taking care of anything that could possibly go wrong was the best part. So for brides in the Buffalo area, I would definitely say if you're looking for a planner, Tammy would be the one to choose. She has just the utmost attention to detail. She can pick up a couple's vision, and she'll listen to you. She's not pushy. I had so much fun. We became really good friends.
My goal as a wedding planner is to give you the opportunity to be a guest at your wedding. In other words, to really enjoy your day. So call me or visit me at heavenlyweddings.com.
Thanks, Tammy. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to go behind the scenes and meet the team at Titan Entertainment. This is a company that knows how to put the fun in function when it comes to your photo booth.
With over 85 colors to coordinate with any gown, Bridesmaids Gowns have met their match at Tuxedo Junction. Request free color swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
The key to getting a great video of your wedding day is knowing every emotion will be caught on tape. The key to getting a treasured keepsake of the sights and sounds of your celebration is hiring a professional team with the best equipment. The key to choosing your wedding videographer is trust. Trust Key Productions to capture every scene, every emotion, with broadcast quality equipment and a professional, unobtrusive style. The key is trust. Brides have trusted Key for over 20 years. Key Productions. Call 884-5391 to request a free demo or visit us on the web at keyvideo.com. Known for impeccable attention to detail, incredible atmosphere, and brilliant food presentation, Salvatore's Italian Gardens has been serving newlyweds for over 40 years. For your shower, rehearsal party, or wedding reception, our experienced staff will tend to your every need. If it's an intimate setting of 30 or an extravaganza of 600, prepare to enter a world where dreams come true. Salvatore's Italian Gardens.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
Welcome back to this very special Valentine's Day edition of Wedding Planning Weekly. If you see a product or service on our show and want to know more about it, jump on the web and check out buffalobridalassociation.com. There you'll find links to all of our members. And since all BBA members agreed to subscribe to a code of ethics, you'll know you're in good hands with each and every one of them.
Coming up in just a few minutes, Deb Daruska from Bridal Chateau has some fashions to show you that are spectacular, to say the least. Today we're featuring different silhouettes.
But first, with so many outstanding options to choose from, it's easy to picture the fun you'll have with a photo booth from Titan Entertainment.
Stellar events start with Titan Entertainment.
Whether you're hosting a wedding or a family reunion or even a corporate event, a photo booth from Titan Entertainment can help you make it an occasion to remember. Our state-of-the-art photo booths put the fun in function. We'll supply zany glasses, hats, and other props so your guests can express their personal style. Other options include Facebook posting, photo strips, and green screen technology, allowing you to customize backgrounds and messages.
All of the photo booths from Titan Entertainment are delivered, set up, and supervised by a member of our friendly staff. So adding one to your event is always a snap. We even offer the ultimate scrapbook experience, where you get a copy of each photo taken, along with personal messages from your guests as a unique keepsake.
For more than 20 years, the team at Titan has been providing the special spark that every world-class event needs. With so many outstanding options to choose from, it's easy to picture the fun you'll have with a photo booth from Titan. Stellar events start with Titan Entertainment. Isn't it time you got started too? For more information on our photo booths, call us at 716-877-4400 or visit us online today.
Hi, Debbie Daruska here at Bridal Chateau. Today we're going to talk about the 4 basic silhouettes of wedding gowns. There's the A-line, the ball gown, the slim silhouette, which is like the sheath and the mermaid and the trumpet, and the empire. Behind me is an empire bridal dress. Empire means coming right out from underneath the bust, hugging the bust and slowly falling over the curves. This particular dress does have little cap sleeves and would be great on any figure. It gives you a nice long silhouette. The dress over here is more of a gentle A-line. A-lines are good for full figures as well as tiny figures. It's going to hug the bust and then flare just softly down. No large train, no large bottom. We have Katie in a ball gown. This silhouette is just beautiful, just amazing. It's cropped right at the bottom of the ribs, right in the waist to show off this wonderful top, and then flares off in the skirt. This particular dress is one of our own at Bridal Chateau, a Robin Jillian. The dress has got the soft A-line skirt, and the back of the dress is really a little bit low, and there's some faux buttons as well. Now we have Holly. Notice the long, beautiful silhouette on this dress, the sweetheart neckline, the drop torso, and who could miss these beautiful pleats on the dress. This is a long, slimming silhouette, long torso like a mermaid, and a sheath. The back of this beautiful dress is dipped just ever so slightly and covered with the faux buttons. The back is also adorned with a lot of beautiful lace appliques and points. This particular style seems to be most fitting for ladies with curves. If you've got a beautiful curvaceous body, this is what you'd love to show. Your neckline is also adorned by the dip in the front of the dress. We call that sweetheart. This particular style looks good even if you happen to be a slight little girl and not very curvaceous. In this beautiful style, there can be many silhouettes. The sheath, which is straight up and down, the trumpet, which goes right to the hip line and then flares a little bit, and then everybody knows the mermaid, which is very shapely as well. All are good for your figures. It makes you look tall and graceful in the dresses. Remember, brides, keep in mind that there are 4 basic styles of wedding gowns: empire, sheath, A-line, and ball gown. Bridal Chateau is known for its wide selection and commission-free sales staff. Our consultants truly care about their customers and strive to put a dream together for her. We carry all the different silhouettes of gowns, ensuring that you will be offered one of the widest selections and varieties of dresses in the salon. Each bride is unique, so stop into the Bridal Chateau and speak to one of our friendly sales representatives. They will use their knowledge to put together and show you everything available to make your vision come true.
Elio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DiPaolo's. We cater to your dreams.
Congratulations! You're getting married. Lots of details, lots of questions. Don't know where to begin? It's easy. Just pick up a free copy of The Wedding Guide. Available at over 100 area retailers, The Wedding Guide is Western New York's most complete wedding planner. Or visit us online at wnyweddingguide.com. And while there, enter to win our Bride of the Month contest. Each month, one lucky bride-to-be wins hundreds of dollars in free prizes and gifts. The Wedding Guide, helping you make your wedding day a dream come true. When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents is the expert, and she's ready to guide you every step of the way.
A non-traditional wedding ceremony can be a park-like setting where your professional florist can incorporate things like an arbor, pew sashes, floral elements that will just bring the whole entire natural surroundings together beautifully for your wedding. Floral and branched pillars would make a beautiful marking for your entranceway to the ceremony. The walkway could be marked with organza swags instead of the traditional aisle runner. Floral accents can mark the parents' pews instead of your traditional bow. And those are floral facts you can take right down the aisle.
This portion of the program is sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD.
You know, your banquet manager can be one of your most trusted advisors. They're the ones who really pull it together. So you want someone on your team who has a lot of experience and really loves brides. Here to tell us more is our own Tammy Papia with Josette Salvatore Hickey.
Josette, as the banquet coordinator for Salvatore's, what is your role?
As a banquet coordinator, our role is to help a bride and groom and their families create a reception that runs very smoothly. It's a big part of your wedding day, so you want everything to be perfect.
So when a bride-to-be and her fiancé come and visit you for that initial consultation, what should be some of the questions that they're prepared to ask you?
The first question is, how many people are you going to have? We need to know that number so we can pick an appropriate room for you. And then from there, we need to know what time of year are you looking to get married? Do you have a specific date? Do you want to get married on a Saturday, a Friday?
Are you finding that Fridays are becoming more popular?
We are. Fridays are becoming increasingly popular, and so are some of the Sundays before a Monday holiday. We do have a great incentive for those weddings as well. If you have your wedding on a Friday or Sunday and you have 100 adults with a 4-hour open bar, we'll give the bride and groom a complimentary honeymoon suite at our hotel, the Garden Place Hotel, and then we'll also give you a 10% discount on the reception here at Salvatore's.
Oh, love that. Well, listen, I know that not too long ago you yourself were married, and like thousands of other brides had your reception right here in this beautiful building, in fact, right here in this very room. So when an engaged couple comes to you and asks, why Salvatore's? How would you respond to that?
The first thing I would say is the atmosphere is absolutely amazing here. All of our ballrooms are beautiful. We have great decor as far as, you know, the chairs are great. We provide beautiful table linens and tablescapes. We even have centerpieces if you need them. From there, I would say that our staff is amazing. We've been open for 43 years, and some of the people who are working for us have been here for over 30. So we have a lot of experience doing what we do. And after that, the food. The food is amazing here. The chefs do a great job. Everything about it is just amazing. There's nothing that we can't do for your wedding.
That's fabulous, and I totally agree. Well, thank you so much for coming to talk to me today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Tammy. A bit later in the program, we'll have a real-life wedding story from right here in Western New York, as seen through the artistic eyes of the videographers at Key Video Productions.
And speaking of artistic eyes, here's a look at one of the area's most progressive photography companies, Wozniak Photography.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
When the bride and groom first come into our studio, we like to show them that we're going to give them great photography, but we're also going to be an important part of their wedding.
I introduce myself, they introduce themselves. We talk for a few minutes to break the ice.
We want them to feel like we're family at the end of the day.
I like to have conversations with them during the engagement session. I don't like to just keep it pictures and poses. I like to be personal with them.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
Knowing that these photographs are going to outlast all of us. Someday, 100 years from now, their families are still going to look back at where their generations began back in our photographs.
I just like capturing candid pictures because it's what most people don't seem to think that you would get.
We're actually giving you those great images without you feeling like you're being posed all day.
I love that I'm able to witness the bride and groom getting married and in love every single weekend. It's just something that I'm really passionate about and I love doing.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Wow, Tuxedo Junction does it all. Men, you owe it to yourselves to check them out.
We'll be back with more of this very special Valentine's Day edition of Wedding Planning Weekly. Don't go anywhere.
With over 85 colors to coordinate with any gown, bridesmaids' gowns have met their match at Tuxedo Junction. Request free color swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Hi, I'm Jim Murphy, and I've been selling cars in Buffalo since 1973. Two things that were important then, they're still important today, are taking care of your customer and your family. So I invite you to join our family and see why we say, the more you shop around,
the better we look.
Check out the 2013 Verano, starting at just $23,965. 32 miles per gallon, and get luxury and value only Jim Murphy can deliver. Come see us just 2 miles east of the Galleria. At Jim Murphy, the more you shop around,
the better we look.
Concerned about the perfect vest and tie color to match your bridesmaids' gowns? No problem. Order free fabric swatches at tuxedojunction.com.
Tuxedo Junction, we fit your dream.
Welcome back. You know, countless hours and tens of thousands of dollars go into making a wedding day dream come true. And for who? The bride and groom, of course. But the truth is, newlyweds are generally so excited and distracted and often pulled in so many different directions, their wedding day sometimes just becomes a blur.
And that's why it's such a good idea to capture those memories on DVD. As promised, here's Josh and Jennifer's love story, brought to you by the team at Key Video in Cheektowaga.
We met at a friend's party. He was back from the Navy, had a big party for everybody, and we hit it right off.
Said he just wasn't my type, really. You know, he was a nice guy, but it's not the type I went for.
I thought she was the most beautiful girl at the party, and I was attracted to her immediately. I didn't get the call for like 6 months later.
So I was going on dates, and I really didn't feel anything for the other guys. I couldn't get Josh out of my mind, so I was going, I texted him, and I gave him 30 minutes to text me back. I wanted to get in touch with him, but I didn't want him to think that I was desperate. So I'm getting all my stuff together to go babysitting, and within that 5 minutes, he texted me back and he said, "Hey, what's up?"
I played it cool, like I didn't care, but inside I was real excited and ready to take her out.
The first kiss was very sweet and soft, and he came on to me. I got butterflies. I was like, oh. And you know when you can't go to bed at night when you think about somebody? I was just on cloud 9 all night when I kissed him, so I was like really excited.
Yeah, we started hanging out a lot, and then we hung out for about like a week straight, and then there was one day where we decided not to hang out. We were going to hang out with our friends separately, and we both missed each other a lot. And right then, we kind of knew that we had something great going, and now we're getting married.
Josh was like, well, where would you like to go for dinner? And I said, oh, you know, let's go to Salvatore's. It's one of my favorite places. He brought me a dozen roses. We walk into Salvatore's, and I just feel like I'm the only girl he's looking at, you know what I mean? Like one of those types. And we have great conversation, and by the end of dinner, he asked if I wanted dessert, and I said, yeah. So we're waiting for the dessert and everything. And he's like, I have another question for you. And I said, yeah. And he said, would you be my girlfriend? And I burst out laughing. I'm like, that is so cute. Like, oh, will you be my girlfriend? And I said, absolutely, you know. So that's our first official day of dating.
I had picked up the ring a couple weeks before. I had talked to the manager at Salvatore's to get us, you know, the seat that we wanted, and to ask if he could do something for us, you know, special for my proposal. So he said he would hide it in the dessert. So we, you know, we get to Salvatore's, and she was kind of grumpy, I'll say, because I had not asked her to marry me yet, and you know, I was probably nervous that night too, so a little standoffish. We get there and go through dinner. She's still a little upset and a little down because no proposal. Dessert time comes, and she's grumpy, so she said she doesn't want any dessert.
I love dessert. I always have a sweet tooth that's with dinner.
Now the manager needs her to order any dessert so he can come over with a tray. So I ordered dessert.
The waiter brought over a tray, 2 trays that were covered. And he said, this is a gift from the Salvatore's. You're never going to look at another chocolate-covered strawberry again. And it's just going on and on. And I mean, I'm thinking, what, you know, I want my pie, you know, I just want, I have a sweet tooth, I want it.
So he goes into a spiel about how this is going to be the best dessert she's ever had, and she'll remember this for the rest of her life.
So I'm looking at him, and the whole restaurant, I'm saying this restaurant was jam-packed. It was so crowded, dead silence. Everybody's looking at us, and I'm just getting nervous. And why is the restaurant looking at us so quiet?
And then finally he pulls the lid off the tray.
Here's my ring. Just staring right at me, this gorgeous diamonds.
She starts sobbing. I get down on one knee. You know, everybody starts clapping.
The whole restaurant started to clap and cheer, and it was just so romantic. Ever since I was a little girl, I always loved Salvatore's.
So I had asked her officially to be my girlfriend at Salvatore's on August 1st of '05. And then we got engaged at Salvatore's 2 years later, August 1st, '07. And we are getting married August 1st, 2009 at Salvatore's. I love everything about her. Coming home to her at night and spending time with her, and not spending time with her, because then it's better when we see each other, you know.
And I love you so much because you're very caring and you understand me like nobody else.
You mean the world to me, and you know, you always understand me, and when I'm down, you make me feel better, and I couldn't picture my life without you. Love you.
Me too.
Key Video wedding stories captured for lifetime on DVD. For the finest in wedding day videography, call Key Video at 884-KEY-1.
That's all the time we have for tonight's program. I really want to encourage you to log on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com.
In fact, go to your computer right now and check out everything this great organization has to offer. After all, if you're planning a wedding, you're about to spend more money than you ever have.
On things you've never purchased before.
From businesses you probably never heard of. The BBA is here to take the worry out of your wedding day planning.
For everyone here at Buffalo Bridal Association, Salvatore's Italian Gardens, and Key Video Productions, I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Nick Salvatore. We'll see you next week right here, this same time.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.